Hey traders, I don't want to touch on global macro too much tonight just because we have, you know, NFP in the morning. So depending on what the jobs number is, the market's going to move. I care more about where we are around noon or into the close. But we can talk about a couple things. Two trades I really want to go over that I like this week was the VIX and high yield bonds. So high yield short was one of the ideas, and it was actually one of the plays that I wanted to be the most aggressive on, and I'll kind of go over why. But let's look at the Russell real quick. So, I mean, look, after being up this many days in a row, what is it, 15, whatever, we've been counting it, right? Stupid. You finally took out that low. That's a swing line setup we call in the model. You short there, stop above the high. Now we were playing, I'm playing a long short book longer term, so I was playing a little bit of a short in here against my long Dow, but I did double my short position here, and then took a little bit, took 2/3 off today, profit, or no, I think we're kind of right out of the money actually. But the way I look at it, what I sold here, I'm taking profits on, and then if we roll over further, I mean this is a small short against my Dow long. So this to me is more of a swing trade. But anyway, we signaled here short, stop above the high, and that's rolled over. Now at the same time we did that, we talked about being long the VIX, and we doubled our VIX position on Wednesday. Okay, right in here, both these days were a buying opportunity, and I have not had a losing trade, swing trade, and core trade. We don't day trade the VIX, but UVXY were 5 or 6 and 0 this year, and it's the same thing on the VIX. So the reason I wanted to bring that up is because I play call ratio spreads and put ratio spreads. Call ratio spreads on the VIX, put ratio spreads on UVXY, and it's an option strategy that virtually no one teaches on. It's my favorite strategy, and in December here in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing another coaching session for our options group. And so if you're interested in signing up and learning the strategy, I teach you our overall model. I teach you this option strategy. I plug you into our options team, so it's just not a one-time teaching. I plug you into our trading team specifically on the options side, and this is what we trade together. So I think it's a great program for the price. Not only do you get great education, um, but I want to help you actually trade this and make money. So anyway, we doubled our position here, and that was in line with doubling our short on the Russell. And then the other main play that I liked this week was short high yield. So there's a big bubble in the bond market, and we're just at the beginning of a credit cycle, and there's a lot of, I mean, we're at like all-time issuance, just a huge corporate debt bubble. But the high yield stuff is very vulnerable to just getting absolutely decimated. And this may take a year and a half, 2 years to play out. But this market, long term, has been one of my favorite places to be short. So we've been playing it that way all year. Short cover, short, short, short cover, short cover, short cover. And then this last bounce, I said we covered well, okay, before the election. And with rates rising, and if stocks are to back off, you can see that now we've rolled over. I mean, if you just look at this overall trend, that's broken. Right now you can see the bands are all rolling over this way. So when you flush down and you actually happen to hold the pie line, we're cycle guys and gals. So you held the pie line, you bounce back. You want to short the underside of that. And I was aggressive doing it, and we had a good day because of that. And I think this is going to come down to these lows. And if this low breaks, at least 50% of this move up is about down here. You're going to test down here, no, easily, and maybe back down to these lows. Now, in order to get to these lows, you probably need oil to back off again. Because last time oil broke, in the high yield sector, there's a lot of high yield debt out there tied to the energy market. But if oil fails up here, and you have rates rising, and the stock market goes into a little bit of a swing trade cycle down, even if stocks stay bid alone, oil down and rates up, this market can get crushed. So anyway, that's what I wanted to cover tonight. And so just look, guys, this is back to the VIX. So when the VIX is high, we play UVXY, all right? Whoa. I'm not very good with that one. All right. Like I said, 5 for 0 or 6 for 0. We haven't had a losing trade on that one all year. But we're not playing that right now. We're tiny short. This was heavy. We were long puts back when the VIX was on the highs. Now this is just a small piece that we're trailing out of. And we'll play the UVXY though when the VIX gets really overbought. We only play that one on the short side. Here's high yield. So this is our day today. You can see how it cracked. I was aggressive on this. I like this from the short side, and we're going to continue to play it that way. All right? And again, we use these ratio put spreads to play this like that. So I would encourage you to sign up for the options team to learn to play these like this. You don't have to play it as big, but that's the point. Is I teach you the strategy, and then you can trade it with however many contracts you want. Here's the VIX year to date. All right, you guys see that? All right, that's just me swing trading it. And what do I have last here? Oh, this is today's results. So nice day to be long the VIX. All right. So look, guys, if you're interested in learning how to trade like this, whether it's the options or just the overall trading model, come check us out. Go to JRMcom. You can join our chat room here, kind of get involved with the team. But really, I have two main services right now. The real-time alerts product, which we signal a couple dozen trades a day across all asset classes. So I trade a lot of Forex, treasuries, day trade, swing trade, long-term trades. And there's nobody that compares to this price. And this is high institutional type of analysis and trading at this price. It just doesn't exist anymore. So if nothing else, sign up for that. A couple of trades more than pay for itself. And you get a feel for what I'm doing and what the team's doing and what the model's picking up. And then if you're really serious about going to the next level in your trading, whether you're new or you're a seasoned veteran, I mean, the next level of consistency, you kind of need to have a model. So I developed this over 10 years, trading cash treasuries on the institutional side, but I teach you the model, give you all the real-time alerts, all right, a year's worth. Then we have a 24/7 trading room where we day trade, swing trade. We talk about what's working, what's not working, I do a lot of teaching in there every day. Yeah, and it's across all asset classes, and we have a model that's across multiple durations. So again, we're trading a little bit of everything on a lot of different time frames, right? So if you guys are interested in that, you can click here to learn more, or just email us at support@jenkinsrm.com. And it's not for everybody, but it's a great value. It's a lot of teaching. It's a great program. And so we're building a team, a global trading team, both independent and institutional traders, both beginning traders and experienced, senior traders. So check us out, and I'll be on in the morning, and maybe we'll go through a couple scenarios depending on what the jobs number brings. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.